Allow me to break the ice.
All right, people, we're getting right into the action today. Today is the day where I'm finally going to be able to take on, max out, top floor, hard mode Doom Tower, and I think I'm at the precipice of glory. I'm at the end zone. We're gonna go over one of the big tricks that I had to kind of figure out for this Frost Spider, but let's actually do it first. Let's not get too excited, but you know what I am excited about? New players using my giveaway code. Link down below. QR code up above. If you're a new player, we got an epic, amazing, woo, bang-tastic giveaway. New players are gonna get Tagore right away, and then when you hit level 40, only in my giveaway code can you get Deacon Armstrong. Yeah, that's pretty epic. All right, people, enough of that. Ignore the time. My wife was calling me when I was at the precipice of glory. I'm like, yes, honey. I'm glad you had a nice day at work, honey. Oh, yeah. And I'm like, I just want to get my raid on. Raid above everything in life. Come on, people. You should know that at this point. All right, people, Frost Spider. Highest difficulty in Doom Tower, top floor boss. This guy's got a hell of amount of resistance. My normal lineup I would use to take on the Frost, but I'm like, oh, I can't land any debuffs, especially burn on him. So I ended up doing a little bit of research, and yeah, this guy's got a crap ton of resistance. So here's your Frost Spider guy. He's got, what is it? If you go to the resistance tab, he has 280 resistance plus an additional 300 when he doesn't have HP burn on him. That sounds a little complicated. Where is that thing right here? Yeah, if increase Sarat's defense and resistance if Sarat is not under an HP burn debuff. Anyways, you guys probably know the trick already to this guy. If you need some sort of anti-revive, or a little bit easier, you need to have someone of HP burn when you kill off the spider, or else he's just gonna revive again. Yeah, you don't want this guy reviving at 50% health, turn meter, skill cooldowns reset, no. So we need a lot of accuracy. So what I ended up doing for this build here, we have Lady Mikage with the increased accuracy boost. She also has a way to increase the duration of buffs and decrease debuffs, right? But Esme the Dancer kind of coming in clutch here. I need to max out as much accuracy as possible so I can get the HP burn from my Geommancer. Then these two guys are just chilling to cleanse and revive. And hey, Lady Noelle, she's got Smite. We actually want Smite as well, so that's pretty beneficial. So we're in the last third here. Let's see if I can keep this going. Estimated Dancer, Blessing of the Sands, has an increased accuracy buff. I want to get this on Geommancer before we use the HP burn from Geommancer. So let's go ahead, click it. There we go, HP burn is up. Okay, I'm not sorry, HP burn's not up. Accuracy up is up. And now we're gonna use Lady Mikage's Silken Snare, where this decreases the duration of all enemy buffs and ally debuffs by 1 turn. Then we can increase the duration of all enemy debuffs and my buffs. So I wanna keep this accuracy up on as long as possible. Let's go ahead, hit it. There we go. And now this is the big thing. Without this accuracy up, without Lady Mikage, I was having a hard time landing debuffs on this guy, and I have a pretty high, accuracy Geomancer. I'm not saying it's the highest, but it's like close to 500 or whatever, or maybe 500. We'll check later on. Let's go ahead, hit this, give me an HP burn. Yes! I'm the best! It's working! All right, so now we just gotta keep on coasting along, people. Keep on coasting. Are we ready for a smite? Yes! You're mine. You're gonna be my family-friendly version, little pet here in just a little bit. Why don't you go start attacking me right now? All right, Esme the Dancer, I've been liking her a lot for some of these Hydra things I've been doing, and now this here. Let's go ahead and add just your block buff. Nicely done, whatever, we already had some of that stuff on. Excellent, now we just keep waiting. Now, I want the Frost Spider to start taking turns. It's all about that HP burn and smite, doing all the cooking for us. Sure, get some more buffs on us. Send them on in. Nicely done. All right, Spider should be taking a turn here in a moment. Oh, how did you get rid? No. How did you just get rid of that? Excuse me. How did you just get rid of my HP burn? Nothing. Where? How? What? Removes all buffs from enemies. Where did you got rid of my HP burn? I have no idea how I lost my HP. We got Smite at least. Well, it was short-lived. Well, all right, whatever. We're gonna get there. No time to cry. Let's keep pushing along. I had that thing. I've been getting that Geomance thing perfectly set up. No idea what's happening. All right, we're gonna lose our buffs. That's fine. There we go. Lady Noelle's smite is kicking butt right now. All right, let's go unfreeze our estimated dancer here. We're getting there. It seems like we might have to rely on Smite getting work done here. The durability's fine. Yeah, boy, Smite is killing it right now. Geommancer kind of letting it down right now, but whatever. So the problem with Smite, it's got like a passive, like a secret cooldown against these bosses. You can't just use it when Smite goes away. I have it at 5 red star. There's like what, I think a 3-4 turn cooldown before you can apply Smite again. So we're gonna have to like chill a little bit. Get it? Chill. Freeze, everyone, chill. Arnold as Mr. Freeze was the greatest thing of all time. All right, so we're gonna try this again. We have ourselves increased accuracy, and Geommancer, I think, has HP burn ready to go. We have no block debuffs on us or block buffs. All right, nice. Let's go ahead and just increase the duration of said buffs. Okay. Sure, drop the freeze, doesn't really matter. We can't freeze the spider, but all right, I'll freeze the little guy. And here we go. Can we try again? We have, all right, we have increased accuracy lead, drop the HP burn. All right, HP burn's on. I must be missing something. How is he? Is there like something here that's, I don't know. Whatever, let this guy take his turn. That HP burn better stay there. It better stay there. Come on, no, let him take a turn. Yes, yes, yes. I am the best! Hit the dance floor, baby, let's go! No, that's not the dance floor. Over here. No, Gary, over here. There we go, my friends. First time beating Doom Tower hard mode. I'll go over some of the teams that I use and all the other bosses. If it helps you, spoiler, Geommancer is the man of the plan. When you get Geommancer, Raid Shadow Legends, it's a whole different game at that point. You can take on like almost anything if you got yourselves a Geommancer. And recently we got the 6 red star. Doesn't he look kind of cute with all those stars on him? Got us a Sacred Shard, some beautiful goodies, and look at that. 20 million damage from my Geommancer. I still don't know where that HP burn disappeared. 10 million from Lady Noelle, all because of Smite. Whew, I know this isn't really a guide per se video for how to beat the spider, but I guess we can go over some bullet point things real quick. So as I said, with the spider, at the final boss at, what is this, floor 120? What is it? What floor is this? What floor? Yeah, 120. Floor 120. The biggest thing is you need someone with an anti-revive. So, you know, like for example, I got Con Branchbreaker recently. If you somehow timed out Con Branchbreaker's basic, you could stop a revive potentially. But one of the easiest ways of stopping a revive is making sure he's on an HP burn so he can't revive on the Purge by Flame. So that's why Geommancer is nice. Ninja could also do some pretty solid work, but again, you need that accuracy to be pretty darn high to get the job done. Let's go take a look at my Geommancer really quick. So I have my Geommancer 444, but then plus we threw the Lady Mikage lead to get that extra little boost of the 80 accuracy. So just fine, you don't need Lady Mikage, someone of increased accuracy to make sure you're meeting those key thresholds for those debuffs to apply. And then, I mean, again, I feel like I'm preaching to the choir. You guys probably didn't know this, but I'm gonna assume there are some people that are like, why is Geommancer important? Not just for that HP burn to stop the revive, but passively, anytime the enemy's gonna be damaging us while they're under an HP burn, we're gonna be able to reflect the damage back onto them. So if we're hurting, you're going to be hurting. And that's why you just do massive chunks of damage on him. This guy is incredibly important. Whenever this champ is attacked, deflects 30% of the damage. Instead, when deflecting the damage on each enemy hit, 30% chance of dealing additional damage equal to 3% of the target's max HP. Huge stuff. If you see this epic, you won, my friends. Raid Shadow Legends is now a whole different ball game for you. But let's go back over to Doom Tower and show what we got. So I knocked out normal mode a while ago, right? We maxed that out a long time ago. Cool stuff, right? The real challenge is beating hard mode Doom Tower. And sometime around the time of this video, I should have a video either before or after. The biggest challenge that I had was the Scarab King. Once I figured this out, The rest was easy at that point. Why is it easy? Because I got Geommancer. So again, I'm not going to go too much into this, but Vergis with some random, nuker to get through the first few waves gets the job done. More details in that video. Definitely check it out. This, I feel like for a lot of people, is the barrier to be able to take on Doom Tower. Scarab King is an absolute jerk. And then that Frost Spider, as you saw, we got just tons of accuracy boost. And then we just try to get Geommancer and Lady Noelle to apply their beautiful smites and debuffs and whatnot. Then we have the Magma Dragon. I basically just do this trick with Geommancer, bunch of revives, cleansers, healers, debuff blockers. Let him get that HP burn, you're good to go. So it's kind of a lazy lineup. Just let him do the thing. This was a little bit different. We had the Vergis solo doing work, but as you can see again, Nether Spider, Geommancer, bunch of cleansers, revivers, easy money. Magma Dragon again, easy money. Nether Spider ended up using this, funny enough. Ninja has HP burn on his special ability, so that could help out. But again, you're gonna need to make sure you address the accuracy concerns to make sure you're getting that HP burn on him. Nether Spiders, mostly Geommancer, bunch of revivers. The Geommancer thing worked for the other Scarab Kings at the lower levels. I just had a harder time on auto because I'm a little lazy, making it work on the higher Scarab King. But again, Geommancer, bunch of revives, cleansers, healers, great stuff. Another Frost Spider build I had going on here. Again, mostly relying on Ninja as well as Brogni, just kind of getting the damage out there. Lady Noelle, I want to make sure I point out Smite. Very helpful. Again, down here, more Geommancer, Geommancer. This, I can't, it's like, is Raid Shadow Legends the same without Geommancer? I don't know. And then for the individual floors, ignore this is my normal Doom Tower clearing team. For this, basically what I would use is basically a variation of this. We would go ahead, bring in that, Lady Noelle, and then Armand. So you get the wave control with Armand's, Lady Noelle, the freeze and the stuns, turn removal, damage from He-Man, not Lady Noelle, Queen of Hearts, getting the decreased defense, swarm attacks, a lot of good stuff. She pumps a lot of Terminator cardio for heals, cleanses, debuff blocking, revives in those off situations you need it. Gets the job done for the most part on normal Doom Tower. I basically just run full-on nuke team, just nuke all the fools out, clear through the waves. But on hard mode Doom Tower, I need a bit more wave control shenanigans. And Lord Entertainer Fabian got him recently. Haven't used him too much yet in Doom Tower, but the few times I did, it's like, oh yeah, having the cooldown increase, very nice. But I'm pretty locked in at this point. Really excited, and I feel like I'll be able to take on Dark Fae. I've beaten Dark Fae before, just not the highest difficulty because again, Scarab held me back, but I feel like now that I'm here, I got my Vergis build, we got our Geommancer, nothing's gonna stand in my way. Feels good, big milestone, beating Doom Tower, a lot of good rewards on Doom Tower. I really like Doom Tower for the rewards, and it's not, once in a while I gotta hop in, kind of play things manually like this Frost Spider here, but for the most part, hit auto, get a bunch of good rewards, and it feels good, especially we just got a Sacred Shard right there, shoot! But there we go, people. Wanted to share this milestone with you all today, and hopefully, maybe we'll make more individual guides on the different bosses in Doom Tower if you find it helpful, but this is how I beat the highest difficulty for the Frost Spider. That's gonna wrap it up today, my friends. Whether you're a lady, a gentleman, a Gungan druid, maybe you're a Knights Revenant, a High Elf, Dark Elf, Sacred Order, that's gonna wrap it up for our video today. Make sure to use the link down below if you're a new player. Come in and join the fun we're having over here in Raid Shadow Legends. We'll get you to Gore right away as a new player. If you use that link or scan that QR code, and at level 40, you'll be getting Deacon Armstrong. And as his last name says, he's pretty strong. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for sharing. Again, I want to give you guys thanks as well because I've been learning so much in Raid Shadow Legends it's almost been a year playing Raid Shadow Legends hardcore, and you guys give me tips on champions to build, all this other stuff. I am so in the trenches of this game, and it's so exciting when you do big milestones like this. But until we meet again, we'll see you in our video game division in the next video. But then there's one more thing I gotta say. Oh, that's right. It's great to be in the Empire today. Oh, it's great to be in the Empire today. The sun never sets.